like the hello, first timer. Not well. So yeah, I figured out why you can't hear anything. I'm gonna pipe you through my Discord after this cutscene is over.
Let us watch them at our leisure until the new
there it is, the new ruler
is seated upon the throne.
Oh, they have like a gecko as their school like mascot over a fucking satanic ass star.
It's fine, don't worry about it. This is a normal school.
For normal children. They didn't give me the option to put it in Japanese in the first place. I'm all the way to bed at.
Everyone should have their own personal tablets.
I don't know. Do you prefer?
Yeah, I haven't actually been able
to.
Since I have been able to hear it, I don't know whether or not you're using the dub or not. So
I am using the dub. They didn't let me switch any options. So I didn't have to go in game to do it, which is a weird choice. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some companies try to push the dub on me. Like I definitely don't want to hear it in Japanese. Now I do. All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's go get you listing in through my OBS and we can begin this.
Technical gremlins, guys.
And can we hide you for now? No, let's scale you to canvas. Hold on. Can I shrink this at all? Well, I'm trying out the thing here. Lock preview, scaling. Full screen projector. Yeah, well, I'll just get you on my OBS. You're gonna see a lot of the stream bits.
That's alright.
Yeah, I figured you're fine with that.
I'll deal with it.
You'll at least get the audio. I think the audio is important, because the soundtrack for this game kicks ass from everything I've heard. Like, the main battle theme in Dot is really good.
It is superb. Ryota Kazuka is the lead composer for this, continuing from his role as lead composer on Shin Megami Tensei 4. Prior to that, SMT had a reputation for being Shoji Meguro's sort of like stomping ground, and he mostly does the tracks for Persona these days, which I think is where most people like found his stuff. Kazuka had the unenviable task of trying to follow in his footsteps, but I think he's actually outdone him in some respects. Stream paused. You've minimized the application, according to Discord.
Oh, fucking hell. Get big here.
Oh. Yes, now I can hear it.
Is the size look right or everything, or?
There we go. Now it's perfect. I'm looking at it inside of the OBS, but like that's perfectly fine.
Okay. Can you still see it?
Yes, I can see it. I can hear it.
Okay,
all seems to be well.
Describe my current setup. My monitor right now. I have my viewer from my other computer since I remotely use it, even though it's right next to me. So because I don't have a monitor directly plugged into it, I have a dummy plug. And so that's in the window for me to access as I need to. I have my browser window there as well. I actually use the dashboard on Twitch currently. I have I have Discord in there somewhere, and I have OBS layered full screen. And I think there's another thing I forgot. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of things there.
We're all ready.
Anyways, so I have a human Sona, a person Sona, if you will, named Jovia Jokestar. She was a
Jovia Jokestar.
Yep. So when I was playing Bar Trauma, I was trying to think of a good character name and settled on that because Bar Trauma takes place on Europa, which is one of the moons of Jupiter. And I thought I'd make a JoJo joke, and since I was also doing the clown spec, you can spec as a clown in that game. I went with Jokestar as the last name, and consequently also a JoJo name. And I realized, a JoJo, exactly. Hi, Layla.
You know, I was a little skeptical at first, but you explained the reasoning to me, and it actually sounds like an incredibly sound name. So
I'm gonna add one letter to it because this is the male version of it, so it's gonna be Jovian.
Jovian.
Or
Jovian Jokestar.
Or Ian for short. Oh, that's the wrong way to spell it.
Jovik's also a cool name.
It is, but... Yep, I'm pretty okay with that. Bon Jovian. I gotta say Jovian. Like, it's important as a space being to have a human Sona. Mine just also happens to be a clown.
Jokestar.
There it is.
I gotta be honest, Jokestar, even out completely divorced from the JoJo reference, Jokestar is a pretty cool phrase.
Well, the thing too is it also sounds really close to Jokester.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a name that like I landed on and went, oh shit, I'm actually a genius when they first made it up.
I feel like the teacher here in this homeroom is reading this off of the register and going like, oh yeah, Jovian Jokestar. Come on, you guys think I was born yesterday? What's your real name?
No, that
Jokestar? Really?
You just fucking open your wallet, show the family pictures. My parents were clowns.
Remember the buddy system. Go back to the dorm in groups. That's it for homeroom.
It's in Japanese. I don't know, it has some English in it. It makes it a cool last name, doesn't it? Those school uniforms like kick ass though. Flower,
so good.
It's like, okay, if school uniforms actually look that fucking cool all the time, I'd be more down in general for school uniforms. Like, get some fashion designers working on this shit.
Like I said, speaking as someone who used to have to wear a school uniform every single day, I would have been way better disposed towards it if they had gorgeous inlaid lily patterns.
God. Okay, students were advised to head home in groups. You should look for a classmate to walk with. Let me go.
So the adventure begins.
So it begins. Okay, that's just tutorial stuff. I'm not going to worry about reading most of that out loud. Right. Well, can I get to an option menu? I would like to get to an option menu.
Seems as though you've been provided with some kind of miniature map.
No, that's a capture button. Oh, I can control myself with the D-pad too.
I believe it might be one of the face buttons, rather than a start button.
Whoa, there's an auto run button.
Whoa.
Cool.
That'll be useful later, trust me.
Yeah. I've seen how big some of the maps get. The movement looks really fun in this game. It's like, oh, a JRPG with good movement? Alright. That's got my attention.
It is a joy to run around in this game. I think you might have to wait a little bit longer to access options.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, speaking of all the scary stuff, I mean, we can alternate reading if you'd like.
There are specific characters I'd love to do. The thing is, they have voice acting for most of the major cutscenes, but...
Okay, just let me know when those characters come up. I can do all the incidental dialogue. And the main character dialogue, of course. Well, speaking of all the scary stuff, you know, you can be, well, we'll get to that.
Female student B, maybe, if this is a conversation that has two female students in it.
Good idea. Well, speaking of all the scary stuff, heard a first year got attacked near the station. Apparently the shadow came right at her.
Huh?
A shadow? What do you mean?
Well...
I mean, that's how she described it. She said all she saw was some type of black fog. But when it touched her back, the trail got all torn up. Like, literally cuts started appearing, like from a knife. Oh, that sounds cool as shit.
What? That makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's nonsense.
You can tell I can't walk home with these students because they don't have a face.
Yep.
Hey.
I guess I'm A and you'll be B in this case, in general. And we'll go, we'll alternate down if there's more letters. Hey,
If
so
the spirit moves me, I'll grab a roll, but I think I'm fine with that for the time being.
Okay, that's fine. The thing is like, I'm very used to talking this much. So yeah, you might want to rest your throat when you can. Hey, saw you talking to that geek from next class over. What was his name? Ichiro Daze?
Yeah.
Daze.
Yeah. I guess he's making videos, trying to put together this web series. Ask me about that slasher incident at the tunnel.
Oh, I like the nasally. Alright, that stuff about some invisible guy with a knife, it makes you wonder what the real story is there.
Yeah, seemed like that was Dazai's point. Said he's gonna solve the mystery of the slasher and the tunnel. Really hyping himself up, you know?
Yep, can't
Seems
walk
as
home with
though-
these guys.
Seems like strange things are happening in this neighborhood. I gotta say, I'm a little concerned personally.
I don't know, we look pretty fly and have this handbag, how bad can it be? seriously though, we are so hot. What the hell?
It's a fantastic design.
Yeah, like I was like at first it's like, oh, another male protagonist. Then I looked at it and went, you know what? Actually, no. That's kind of my rule. Is if I want to have to play a dude in a game, they have to look really cool, in some way.
Again, there was enormous debate back at the very first revealed trailers of the earliest footage of this protagonist over whether they were male or female.
Oh
or
god, I actually saw
neither.
the splash from that. The splash. So that's something I actually look for. Yeah, you weren't convinced he was a he. Well, it's like if if Persona 3 Golden come out, coming out and they're having the female protagonist at one time, it's like, for Persona series, I think they really should have a choice. Because then you can have them both for promotional material. It's so hot, all the people around me don't have a face, damn.
Hey there!
This is female student C, though. We don't have a C assigned.
We could.
Fine, I'll take it.
Well, we can alternate. So I'll take C, you take D.
You want to know who I? Oh, you said you're gonna take C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it because I feel like that's the way the game's gonna alternate. You want to know who I think the biggest name at the school is? It's gotta be Yuzuru.
Yuzuru Atsuda, right? The honor student from Class B. I sound exactly like that guy over there. I guess he's the best we got in academics, yeah.
It's a regional accent. I guess we'll just alternate period because this guy's also a C, but fuck it, I don't care.
The letter system has collapsed. But in terms of girls, it'd be Taoi Sotokami, right? She's smart, a great athlete, nice. She's got it all.
Hey!
Hey, I'm smart, I'm athletic, and I'm nice.
Whoa, don't take it personally. Sounds like you have some deep-seated insecurities you gotta work out. Complimenting another person doesn't mean putting down your friends.
Should try lifting with me and the bros. I'll just...
You wanna walk home together?
Awesome.
Going home in a group sounds like a right pain in the ass. I'm just gonna go it alone.
Oh, this guy's dead as hell, yeah.
Dead.
If you can't find anyone else, maybe you should do the same, huh? I'm gonna die. I don't even have a face.
Personally, I think more devs for these games should like glom onto more like gender-neutral protagonists and go with they, them. And I feel like that, like if you're worried about cost, that's the money-saving option. You don't
I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember like whether this character even gets like third person like pronouns at any point from other characters. I'm pretty sure most people just directly refer to you as like, "Hey you" or your name or whatever.
They're kind of glomming onto that concept in language, which I'm fine with too. Like I would love just more people who, if they're not explicitly non-binary, just narratively so.
Can rest my throat.
Yeah, there's a Yuzuru.
Yuzuru Atsuda.
You heard that talk about it being safer to go home in groups, right?
I recognize
walk with us.
everyone of these voice actors so far, I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Oh, your first choice.
I mean, why not? Sure.
You've now locked yourself into the bad ending. Sorry.
Well,
Oh!
I'll just have to carve my way out.
Over here!
That's what Satan would want. These are all the dateable characters in this game, including that guy. Why not?
Oh, hi there.
Yazu Atsuda.
I know she's given the geeky look, but she looks fantastic. Like this,
Yeah.
I feel like they've consulted a fashion designer for this entire game.
That's funny that you should say that because a good number these character designs are primarily by Masayuki Doi.
I think Yazu and I ran into
And
him a couple times.
Masayuki Doi actually started as a fashion
Something
student.
Like that.
Well, good.
Aw, you're lucky
That's fucking
your
awesome.
father looks out for you so much, huh? I guess.
We're the only family we've got.
Wasn't Kaneko as
I don't
well?
think it's
Barbie's
that
asking.
strange to look out for my little sister.
I don't actually know that much about Kaneko's like life prior to being a games artist, but I know he had a very deep like appreciation for high fashion in general and was continually referencing it with his work. So I think fashion is very integral to the DNA of SMT overall.
Probably for like Persona too, like for the whole series at large.
Oh, for sure. The SMT overworld map. This is a time-honored tradition. You
Yeah,
get the little
I'm glad they
rotating-
kept this for this one because I've
Yep.
seen it in SMP3, and you know what? It's good. Commute to school. Shortest route is to pass connecting passageway at Shinagawa Station. Quick sit back to the dorm will be ahead to the Shinagawa Station west exit.
I better take some screen caps here because I'm going to be in Tokyo in like a month. So I'm going to need to consult this map.
Yeah, God, I wish school uniforms were always this good. I was saying like I'd be less opposed to school uniforms if they were cool and also had a range of stuff for students, which they often do. My assistant. Oh. Hold on, can I talk to you? This place has been getting so dangerous. I'll handle a little incidental dialogue. You gotta rest that
Yeah,
voice.
you go ahead.
Yeah, like
She's busy.
when I first started streaming, I would get such sore throats, especially after playing Night in the Woods pretty early on. This tunnel makes my skin crawl. The ceiling's real low, too. Get a crawl just like your skin, buddy. How do you feel in terms of undead about reanimated skin?
Reanimated skin? I mean, I'm a fan of any kind of like novel form of undead. I think reanimating skin is a little bit more interesting than reanimating the whole corpse. So I feel pretty positive about that. I think reanimated skin, I'm in favor.
Yeah, because that's like a thing I've like. It's come. This is gonna come up a few. Like this kind of conversation is gonna come up a few times because Francine is a really good horror artist and artist in general. Like. And so this is someone I can ask about these things and get a good opinion on. I mean, you've already given a lot of good input about the designers of this game and everything. This is perfect.
I'll have more than a few things to say, I think, about the designs as this game goes on. I remember when I was younger, after I got my hands on a particular D&D supplement that had a variety of additional, like, more obscure undead variants in it, I
Libris Mortis.
realized that I had just enough like different kinds of undead corpse body part and undead skin, undead organs, undead skeleton by itself that I realized I could create a boss character whose whole thing was looking like a normal human until they split up into constituent parts and each one of their body parts was a different kind of undead that were all just sort of walking around together like as a big suit.
Let's see.
That was fun.
Floral on them super great. Yeah, the uniform floral is really good and Anomaly has fond memories of P4's inverted seams. I'm not even like deep enough in fashion to know like offhand an inverted seam is. I guess it's when that like folded part is on the outside. A lot of weird stuff's been going on lately. Suicide rates going up, random assaults across the city happening at the same time. People online say it's because of monsters in the city. As if the whole thing wasn't surreal enough. Blaming it on monsters? I'd laugh about it if I could.
You can't trust people online.
You can't trust the internet.
Monsters, it's so silly.
Looking directly at the screen right now.
I don't believe in monsters. And I don't think we'll ever see one.
The Popo's here. Yeah, the real monster's capitalism, I agree, full arena.
Wait. Tao, you said you wanted to talk about something?
Oh, it's nothing. I've just been having these weird dreams lately.
Like, is any of this
Keep
for
hearing
real?
this distant voice, like someone far away is calling out to me. It keeps getting closer and closer.
I guess she wants the
Just
world
when
of
it seems
conflict.
like they've almost found me, I wake up. And I keep having that dream every night. Kinda getting to me. I wish someone could tell me what it all means.
Probably a reflection of something subconscious. Maybe you're just stressed over the future.
I don't know shit about
It
dreams.
would make sense.
I'm not gonna make any claims. Dreams do what they want.
Something going on?
Looks like. Here, I'll go check it out.
Miyazu's head just like fucking whipped over to to him there just for a second. That was a really quick head turn.
Saying something's happening in the station, you should take a look. But I could just hang with my buddies back here and be a wallflower.
Something going on?
Lots of dialogue. Most people just focused on all the blood in the body or whatever's left of it. Oh, okay, there's a murder, thanks. Thought I saw some shadowy figure running away, but I'm not sure. Am I the only one who noticed? Was it a Jack Frost with a knife? Made of ice? Oh, but one of those high school boys were running in the same direction. Some kid of classes. Oh, there was, so in Caves of Cud, there's randomly generated, like, sultans, like dynasties and stuff that happen every playthrough. And one of the randomly generated histories is advisors telling the Sultan, hey, you should maybe not do a thing or you should step down, and the Sultan stabbing him with a knife made of something related to that Sultan's, like, history. So you're thinking, oh, cool, stabbing people with a knife made of ice, that sounds cool. And then occasionally you get that Sultan that stabs his entire council with a knife made of time.
Oh, Jesus. That's like, gonna do some real damage.
It's metal as shit. I thought I was lucky since it wasn't that crowded. Man, I just can't catch a break. That's rough, buddy.
Hey there!
I was on the...
Are you from Joe and High? Yeah, it sounds like they closed the whole area off. I don't think anyone's getting back to the dorms this way.
I was on the tube myself yesterday when I was on my way to the Barbican in London, and while I was on there, like, half of the entire tube system went down, and there were guys in high-vis vests warning people away from the entrances and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy. I've never seen so much go down because of a system's failure, like, in one go.
Oof. I mean, Britain does have a lot going for her right now. If the tube goes down, that's like a really important national system. Had a Sultan on stream to commission an icy block of ice named Icyus. Yeah, that's like very Dwarf Fortressy.
He knows what he likes. That Sultan knows what he likes.
Mm-hmm. Someone's saying some
kind of really cool taste.
Some kind of wild animal escaped from the zoo across from the station. That's why there's all this mess.
Do you have a moment?
The best story I could think of? That's an aquarium across the station. Yeah, like it's all thanks to some fish flopping around. Yeah, ever hear of a knife fish?
Yeah.
Popping the dossier down on the table. Swordfish.
Fishblade reel.
There's blood everywhere past that sheet. It was horrible. Oh, sick. Blood.
I'm sorry, but there's been an
Get over yourself.
You'll have to take an alternate
Just
route.
blood.
Ah, a random voiced NPC. I'll take it.
Huh?
And the murder, this one's just as brutal as the others.
First you lose your face, then you lose your voice.
Hey!
Come on, Shinagawa's a pain in the ass to get around without the trains. Another CUD story because the face thing. There's an achievement in CUD for wearing your own face over your face, because you can get your face dismembered if someone has dismembering as an option. So like one time I got my face dismembered by a madpole, and I'm like, oh shit, I can do the achievement, just slap it on.
Yes!
I mean, you can regrow it too, but...
You know you're living life to the max when something horrific happens to your body and you're like, this is a great opportunity to get an achievement.
It's a real special game. It's literally one of my favorite. I'm hoping your wife gets to playing because I bought her a copy a couple days back.
I would love to look over her shoulder at that.
I think you'd get like
people's faces getting torn off.
Caves of Cud, yeah. I think you might get lots of fun art ideas from it because that game's wild.
Kind of seems like it hits some of the same notes that like reading descriptions of Forgotten Beasts from Dwarf Fortress does. So yes, I think I would enjoy it a great deal.
Okay, the entire path is blocked off by a blue sheet. It doesn't look like you can pass through.
Hey!
I heard someone got eaten. Was it some kind of wild animal? Huh? Try to get a look, but it's hard to tell. Blood's everywhere, though. Gotta record this. It's gonna blow up online. You sure about that? Looks like something's happened here. Onlookers are talking about it.
Listen, lady, unfortunately this is covered by Atlas's no stream policy, so you try and upload footage of this, you're gonna get struck.
I literally have to mark every time I do a boss scan in case I do get flagged.
I think we should be fine you'd hope this far out. I assume it might be automated. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. The thing is, I've been looking up stuff and I haven't heard anyone actually getting flagged for this. And you know people tried ignoring it. So... like, their supposed intention was to prevent spoilers for folk, but it's like, why are you watching my stream if you want to avoid spoilers?
It's been over a year.
So I'm not too worried, but I'm marking it just in case, and it's literally easy to remove like a second or whatever, how long I look at a boss like info, or remove the ending. But I can. There's other ways to see the endings, so like on YouTube. People have uploaded those specifically, I'm sure. Oh, hi, Jokestar.
My brother came back, but he needed to take a call or something. Walked off somewhere. Then Tao got a message too. She went looking for somewhere quiet to try calling back.
Wow, you got ditched?
Would you mind checking up on my brother? I know he's always looking after me, but I get worried about him too.
Yeah, sure. You're asking nicely.
Yes, or yes, and you're an asshole.
She's being nice. I'll get spicy when the situation calls for it. That's how, I don't know. We could determine this together. Like, feel free like to cut in, by the way, with like, oh no, say this. It's great.
If I remember correctly, I don't think until much later there isn't very much in the way of super important dialogue choices. But certainly, if I see something that I feel like it needs my input, I'm mostly happy, I think, for you to drive the characterization of Jovian Jokestar. But
So-
we'll see. I'll probably have much more to say about demon negotiation, I imagine.
Oh yeah. So, like an example of when dialogue counts for too much early on is in Dragon Age Inquisition. If you want Liliana to not be the murder pope, if she becomes the pope, you have to actually get involved and get in the way of her doing her damn job from the beginning.
Oh my
and say you shouldn't execute that traitor from the beginning, and you can literally push her to being the nice pope and all the conversation dialogues, but if you don't like jump in the fucking way, then she still becomes the murder pope. And at this point in my permanent save, I'm like, fuck it, she's the murder pope, because you know what, sure. But also,
unfortunately, you already got a murder pope here. You got a murder pope situation. There's not really much we could do. We could tear out the whole pope and start over again, or it's gonna cost a lot.
The funny thing is that just almost sounds like a Dr. Girlfriend impression, and
that's very fun. I feel like I should. On some level, I shouldn't like the Dr. Girlfriend voice, but I think I watched so much of Venture Brothers that it just doesn't register for me as being like anything but Dr. Girlfriend's voice at this point, which I think is how they kind of ended up feeling about it themselves. Like,
yeah,
the voice is never a joke these days.
It started out as like kind of like a vaguely shitty joke, and then just became over time like no, it never gets commented on like after like season 2 too much. I think they said she smokes a lot, and I think that's
yeah, no, that's the funniest thing is like when you see the high school flashback with her and she opens her locker and there's like 16 packs of Marlboros in there or whatever. That was the funniest. That was like, they don't even necessarily comment on it. That was a great little lampshade moment.
And a great when you're with New York, you met someone who actually talked like that. I believe it. Yeah. I and you can still read like Dr. Girlfriend as a trans woman. I do. Why not?
Yeah.
This place has been getting... That's kind of my rule. If character gets put as a trans person as like a joke ever, no matter how much the writers turn around, it's ours now. That's just the rule.
Mine now.
Yep. This place has been getting so dangerous. The station's closed off? Yeah, there's been a murder.
God, Busy Woman's Day is just going from bad to worse.
So I could get a glasses head into that tunnel. Man, look how creepy it is. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. This isn't where the bathroom's at, dude. You gonna take a shit? Oh, I got it. I forgot this doesn't take me. You gonna take a shit in the tunnel, dude? Come on. Let's see authentic big city experience, I guess. I don't have any change to go to a restaurant and use their bathroom.
I've hung out a bunch in VR chat, and there are some like photogrammetry worlds that were put up by people in Japan just took photos of areas in their neighborhood. This tunnel looks exactly like one of those.
Good urban
Ichiro
exploration.
Dazai.
Look at this nerd.
This is actually one of my favorite characters. I love Ichiro.
Sheesh. Ceiling's pretty low.
You're tall and lanky.
Looks dangerous.
Very American coded too.
Just straighten up, Ichiro.
Or Western coded, I should say.
Fixed. What a terribly low bridge. Like
cocksucker hat. Thanks, Layla.
1.5 meters.
No. You can't like hate a guy who first thing does is bonk his head. That immediately establishes him as non-threat.
Enough screwing
At least for
around.
now.
Let's go even deeper, yeah?
It is so funny that he has a hat that says sucker on it the entire time.
Hey, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? What am I doing here? Alright. Doing your sister a favor. Yeah, this city... The city's definitely got some construction issues, I'd say. That's its biggest problem.
Uh-oh.
Damn, can't believe we died.
The end. Shin Megami Tensei 5.
No, just on the screen, all of a sudden Dark Souls comes in.
See, this happened because of that choice you made earlier, where you were like, "Yeah, I'd like to go home with other people instead of being antisocial." If you hadn't picked that, we'd be looking at the next part of the game right now. But instead,
We'd be back home with
bad
Morgana saying, "Hey, it's late. You should study."
Yeah. Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, it's only a little earthquake.
Long ago, before these creatures known as humans gained knowledge,
It's a terrible mistake.
the god of law seated himself upon the throne of creation.
I love the music here.
He seized all knowledge from the other gods, rebuking them, so they could never dare to approach the
I
throne.
have to move my picture a little bit here.
reducing them to mere demons. The fruit of knowledge was secreted away in a paradise of his own creation. One day, a serpent sought out the mortals, seeking to tempt them into doing his will.
Eat the fruit of knowledge in this paradise, and you will become more like God.
The serpent's goal was to revive the war of the myriad gods. Oblivious to the serpent's machinations, the mortals of each realm ate the fruit, one after another, without fail.
The knowledge they devoured then bound to their souls, birthing humans closer to gods.
This was all fine,
When the
and there
god
were no
of law
problems.
saw this, he banished all humanity from his paradise in a fit.
I don't know, God of Law sounds like a dick. Spoiler, are we the God of Law? I don't know, don't tell me.
Humans.
Well, God of Law Ragnarok just came out, so you could probably go play that and figure it out.
Knowledge.
Secreted and
Know that you
secreted are
observe
spelled the same. Yeah, it's real
countless
fucked up.
beings, waiting for
I feel like every language has little landmines like that. In Japan, for example, loves its fucking puns.
Oh yeah.
Plot deserves a band of four plucky adventurers climbing his tower of chainsaws. Just gonna ooze my little hidden oozes. Yeah, when people make secrets, they're secretions.
And yet the uniform remains perfectly manicured, as does the hair, just immaculate. The sand isn't getting anywhere.
Oh,
That doesn't seem right.
forcibly raptured, huh? It's rough, buddy.
How can this be? A human walks among us.
I'm gonna put you in a jar
You, bud.
for safety.
This is no place for one such as you. I shall grant you sanctuary.
Hey, see? They're helping.
Fortunate an angel of Bethel found you. Were it an agent of chaos in my stead, you may not be alive. Remain
Don't worry
calm
about the force
and
grip.
Keep still.
Upskirt.
You will
Got
be
some
safe
Yurionje
from
upskirt here.
Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Be not
Sir,
afraid.
sir, I've never been more afraid in my entire life.
Oh,
Monk
man,
is.
we missed the Angel Express.
That's okay. Maybe we'll have a cooler ride.
Yeah, another one will be along in a few minutes. I love how, like, intense the colors are in these sequences.
Yeah, like the city's very washed out in comparison. I think I've only seen this realm. Maybe I've seen others, I can't remember.
Damn. I feel like Shin Megami Tensei out here.
Need to have a gay little sit, that's right, Layla. And then have a gay little few steps out into the fucking desert. And how many times you look, it's the same seemingly endless sea of sand. It's safe to assume this isn't a dream. Decided to move onward for now. Alright, I'm gonna do one thing here a bit. I'm gonna restart the Discord side of the stream.
Sure thing.
And move down to 720 because I noticed that there is some bitrate
Had a
fighting.
little bit of hishing. It was very tolerable though if you wanted to leave it there.
Yeah, but it's also affecting the mainstream too, so I gotta...
Well, there you go.
we gotta share the space as it goes. Also, folks, if you can't make the whole stream, I am saving this as a highlight, so it'll be forever preserved as far as I know on Twitch.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I could save highlights until recently. I'm pretty excited about it.
We can have our whole Let's Play of this thing will be up there, I guess, by the time we're done, right?
Yeah, it'll be marked and saved. I don't know how good the playlist options are on Twitch. I'll figure that stuff out, make it easy for people. I might make a link tree for this kind of thing too.
Yeah. There might be a way to scrape it off of the Twitch archive and upload it on YouTube or something.
Oh, there is. There's a way to upload directly to YouTube, but I gotta do a bunch of work to make it work properly. And here I can scrape it pretty easily. Maybe I can upload the highlight, because if I can just use the tools in here. Because I don't want to do a lot of work on the YouTube archiving. That's one of the reasons I haven't been doing it much. And on top of that, the flagging is a lot worse than YouTube. Alright, can you hear it? Can you see it fine?
Yep, everything looks just fine.
Alright.
Let us continue our journey into this seemingly endless sea of sand.
This isn't sand, it's cornbread mix. Smells like Grandma's house. Have you had cornbread before, Francine? It's delightful.
I have cornbread on occasion. There is much less in the way of corn-derived products over here, but when I was in Oklahoma, I had some cornbread, and it was delightful. I also had some deep-fried cornbread.
Interesting. I haven't had that before.
Fry bread is very good.
Hey, this looks cool.
Oh no. Demons. Just an immaculate little loft, just a perfect evil little loft.
I feel like imps don't get enough murdering done. They're always at the bottom of the pack, so this makes sense why they would just bully the first person they could find. Oh damn, son.
That's fine. They got orbital struck by the satellite from Akira.
I was gonna say, man, they got hit by the machinist LB3. Oh, and he's wearing the PvP set from Shadowbringers. Nice.
Another character around whom there was endless debate after the trailers came out.
About his gender?
Young man, if you wish
or
to
if this
about
is
everything.
This guy looks cool. Oh no, we gotta be cool about this. Nod.
I guess. Sure.
Respectful nod.
Oh, just, oh.
Never held hands before.
Is it okay if we hold hands?
Like, I may look cool as hell. Oh shit, is this normal for holding hands? Fuck, maybe I've been doing it wrong.
This is exactly what happens if you hold hands with someone. Here we go.
He can't help it, Larvae. Every time he blinks, it's little butterfly lashes. Dang, our combined hotnesses. Yeah,
Shin Megami Tensei 5.
I don't... look, your buddy just got nuked. Yeah. You're just standing there. Fly. Fly, you idiot. Get the fuck out of there.
Can you imagine if you were beating up some guy with your gang of buddies, and then some other bigger guy ran out of the fucking like alley and beat the shit out of your friend, and then grabbed the person that you were beating up, and then the two of them disappeared, and there was a bigger guy?
Make themselves known again.
It feels like the general plot to every Yakuza game.
Yep.
Remain separate until now. Perhaps the future is secured. Light or dark, you may chase whatever you please. I shall await you.
The Bambino.
The earth and heavens. Until then, may your newfound power guide
You might recognize this voice actor.
Probably.
That is
Paul Iden.
Paul Eden.
Eden? Okay.
Yep, of the Colonel from Shin Megami Tensei Solid 3.
I say, young man, can you hear me? Young man, we are now one. Nahobino.
I love this track. This is one of my all-time favorite tracks in Shin Megami Tensei.
I shall obey your will. Command me in battle, that we may best fight as one.
Okay, so I am essentially piloting this guy rather than controlling the body. Interesting. Alright.
It's a little different than that, but I'm sure we'll get into it as the game continues. Alright then.
Okay.
I'm gonna recommend choosing attack.
Regular attack, not Zio.
I mean, I think attack should be fine for now. I don't believe you could use Zio yet. They haven't given you the magic tutorial, so...
Let's find out. Yeah, they aren't letting me do it. I mean, I gotta hand it to these little imp guys. Like...
persevering.
Yeah, they didn't fucking flee. I mean, bad idea, but how could they know that?
I probably would have given up after two of my buddies were annihilated by like lightning from heaven.
Yeah, evaporated.
Just completely deleted. But I'm sure that he'll be the one who, like, you know, kills this guy. I'm sure that he'll make it.
They can't kill us all. Yeah, they can. How much health you got? Barely any. Could probably do it. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Arm sword. Cancer. Oh, the fingers turn into sword. That's right.
Yes.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
It's delightful. Everything about the Nahobino design is so satisfying to look at.
Hell yeah, we got a whole level too.
I love this level up music as well. Called
So,
A Reign of Light and Shadow. I love this music.
I'm a big luck pervert for RPGs.
I am not certain I remember what luck even does in this one.
I'll look it up later. Yeah, what was that just now, my buddy?
That was a horde of demons hunting you for your
No. I meant the thing that we just did.
No, like the fusion, the other thing.
This place is what is now called the Netherworld.
All right, that's good to know. Netherworld. I know what demons are.
The place the demons call home.
Oh, okay.
Status crits
All right,
negotiation.
that explains everything.
Oh, cool. Well, good. I want negotiation.
Cool. You saw them. They are descendants of the gods of old, known now as
The Netherlands. The place that demons call home.
This place is now known as the Netherlands, the home of demons.
Yeah, does he talk for the hand? Is this like a Vampire Hunter D?
But do not worry.
Hold on, I'm getting a call. Manphilia, what are you doing here?
To assist you. Together,
Oh, we're finally at the Waking Sands? Thank you.
Nahobino. This new body should allow us to fend off the demons. Let us keep this form until we reach a safe location.
Protophene Aogami.
I'd like you to go here, as it should help us get a better grasp of this world.
Recognition of his peerless bravery. The tutorial imp gets the same battle theme as big plot bosses. Thank you, Erlex.
It's true that the next time you hear that theme, it will be during some pretty plot critical conflicts.
Yeah, you're right. This imp is this game's Marauder Shields. Spoken of with the same reference. Okay, so we get the big map if you press that. I always have, like, since I'm only playing this on the Switch Pro controller, I won't have, like, constantly cross bullshit happening in my brain like happens when I play Splatoon. Can we go to options now, finally? Thank God. Can we change language? Not that you're doing a bad job, voice actors, I just have my preferences.
Listen, we got our poll eating fixed. It's time to swap over for now. I believe you have to do it from the top level menu, if I remember correctly, like from the start menu. Alright,
we'll have to find
you
a
might
save
want to wait
point.
because I don't think you've even had the opportunity to save yet.
Nope. Alright, jump. Ah, there it is.
The Nahabino's a fast little guy. Watch him go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You seem worn out from that last battle. Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi.
Is this like a new flavor of Tang?
It's the best flavor of Tang.
Like, if Estes is actually like Sunny D, then Magatsuhi I feel like would be like a pomegranate or something.
The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsuhi. What? Young man, can you not see them?
Hell no.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Accustomed to your new body just yet. Focus and try looking again.
Get your shit together.
Now, close your eyes. Now open your special eyes.
Were you able to
Now
see
look
them?
with your special eyes.
Yes, those are Magatsuhi.
My Magatsuhi.
Oh, they come in different flavors. Oh, Mountain Dew.
Magatsuhi can give us strength as well. If you see any, don't hesitate to claim it for yourself.
Okay, green HP, yellow. Oh, yellow's MP. And red is the special meter. Got it.
Yes.
If I press both. Okay, I stay locked in if I press both. Okay, cool.
God, I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
You can jump in this one. See, instead of can you pet the dog, can you jump? Oh. I tried to cut that. Okay, so platforming. I love platforming.
I genuinely enjoyed the platforming in this.
Alright, you just whack it. Got it.
Hell yeah.
Do they have like a treasure thing like in SMT5 where you should wait for like the full moon?
So I'm glad that Larv is in the chat because she knows more about this game than I do, honestly, or has retained more information about it. But I don't believe so. I don't believe there are any moon phase chests in this that I know of. And certainly the something else. I think. Oh, here we go. Aogami's talking.
There are not. Thank you, Larvy. Okay, hold on. Isn't that Tokyo Tower, dude?
I've heard that this place was
You can't
once
fool
known
me.
as Tokyo. But that time has passed. Now it is the Netherworld.
Dang, how long was I unconscious for?
Jeez, that bridge, when that bridge came down, it really fucked up everything, didn't it?
City load-bearing bridge, Jesus.
Yep.
I'm afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry.
It's like someone for really elaborate, like, Dwarf Fortress design, not realizing that there is actually a critical weak point.
All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons.
Teacher knows the white dragon pictured everyone in ears. I mean, I was thinking, like, whenever I saw the people play this, it was reminding me a bit of Nier Automata.
There are some Nier-esque flavors in this game, I would say, absolutely.
I know this because I was there as well.
They both contend with similar themes about the end of humanity.
The only other memory I have is of my
Oh,
mission
that was
to
a
protect
stopper on the Hellmouth anomaly? That makes sense. This Aogami character can't
This
swing anything.
Aogami character.
Young man, perhaps we could make our
I
way
said
to
young
Tokyo
man.
Tower. If we return to the last location in my memory, I may be able to remember something else.
Yeah, I agree.
For lack of something better to do. If I remember correctly, a good number of the gold sort of hexagonal crystals, or dodecahedrons, I guess, that you can shatter to retrieve items actually respawn over time.
Okay, cool.
So
if you're like hunting for something else, you can potentially get more items that way.
sometimes they'll give a unique item the first time, and then after that they'll give a restorative item or something else that's like, you know, less valuable.
By the way, I was tempted to turn up the field of view in this game, but then I thought about Switch's frame rate issues and went, nah, never mind.
A ley line found disappointing.
Everybody's seeing it getting a little grainy.
Overflows. As one might surmise, it
Game running
holds
fairly well on the
incredible
Switch, honestly. Like,
I'm surprised the PC version hasn't come out yet.
those who touch it, but it
same,
also
but
instantly teleport
who knows why
one to
Atlas
another
does anything
location.
these days.
Yeah, like, I didn't want to wait for the PC version, because who knows how long it's going to be. We're just... It's fine playing it on Switch. I own a Switch.
Considering the
I have a
damage
capture
sustained in
card.
your previous battle, I recommend you verify its healing capabilities.
I don't think there's too many Switch Nintendo ports. I mean, Octopath Traveler got ported. That's one I could think of, like, instantly. Square Enix likes to do that.
This doesn't seem like a save point.
Well, you're a peculiar one, aren't you?
Oh boy. Here he is. I love this guy.
He kind of reminds me of the Redead from Zelda. But way more
Very much so.
fancy.
Place I call home. As you can plainly see.
Okay, he's chained up. Okay, I can trust him that far.
Easy living. What with the
Or he's willingly chained to his wealth. This might be actually a metaphor.
Still, a demon like you's a first. One body, sure, but I can sense two spirits within, no doubt about it. Pleasure having you.
I would love a Steam Deck.
Normal.
Arena. Gustav.
Gustav.
You may call me
I believe this guy is named for Gustave Doré, an artist, an etcher who is responsible for some really gorgeous engravings illustrating Paradise Lost, which is the book that our main character is reading at the beginning.
What's happened to Yosuke after Persona 4?
Off to Tokyo Tower, are we?
Fucked up a little bit of money does to a person, huh? See, this is why we always see Elon Musk through pictures and not like IRL, because this is what he actually looks like. He's a little more emerald themed, though.
I don't know, this guy seems pretty emerald themed. His body's made of like carved emerald. Look at that deep green, that deep, luscious, healthy green.
The Elon Musk version, I feel like, would have pants on, just so you have pockets where emeralds are constantly flowing out.
Emeralds and spaghetti.
Larvy's asked a question. Hey, Francine, you remember the theory it came up with for this guy? Because I think I lost it.
Oh man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I remember it either. We'll have to look at. Well, I bet it's somewhere in our Discord chat history or something. I can go dig it up. I remember you did have an interesting theory. I remember when we first played this game, Larv and I were throwing like theories back and forth at each other constantly. Just like every little thing inspired like 15 different lines of inquiry and like conspiracy theories and anticipations, and not all of them played out. But if I remember correctly, I think we got right on the money with a couple of them.
Wait for much later, anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you ought to do yourself a favor and make a purchase. I'll sell you what you crave, as long as you've got the marker. Give yourself an edge against the demons, why don't you?
You know what? That sounds like a fine idea.
I'm so no.
Oh, they sold us the soda version, huh? I'm not. Let's see.
I desperately crave an Amrita soda. Knowing what that tastes like, I have to know.
Looking to buy.
Oh, I would have one, yeah.
Say thanks.
I would probably recommend picking up a couple of, oh no, they're not selling anything that restores MP just yet. I would save your money for now.
Okay.
A key part of the press turn combat system is being able to exploit weaknesses, and if you don't have an ability that like provides the element that the enemy is weak to in order to get those extra press turns, buying one of those shards is like a single-use attack of that element. So those are really useful. Saving the money to get one of those in a pinch.
Yeah, that seems good.
I'm rather taken with the human knickknacks and relics of yore, so I got some pawns to go out and
Oh no,
fetch
the
them
Koroks.
for me. Memon, they're called.
They are indeed the Koroks, yes.
Trouble is, they're fickle, and even worse, forgetful. Oftentimes, they give up the search and do whatever they please. Useless. That said, if you happen to run across any, mind sending them back old Gustav's direction?
Oh.
I'll see to it you're rewarded.
Kicking him an ass. Yo, Gustav wants you back.
Also, I've taken liberty to connect this place to the ley line fount. Feel free to come and go as you fancy. Till next time.
Like glasses.
Wow,
or
he really
life-saving.
went for that one.
Oh, yes, of course. Here,
Oh, tutorial.
allow me to show you the ins and outs of the ley line fount. I can use the flow to heal you if you fancy. But I can't do it for free. Cough up a little maca, however, I'll set you right his reign. Be good to remember that.
Press hall's been unlocked.
There was an unexpected meeting, but we were able to confirm the Fount's capabilities. As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Memon, as we were asked.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for certain. Okay, now we can see if we change
Slightly
it to
more
Japanese.
convenient than SMT3, where save points and recovery points were two separate facilities that you could very often find one without the other.
Sometimes I think it's neat when a game does that, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how amenable I am, I think, at the time.
Use it.
Yeah. I think it's more dependent on me, honestly. I feel like I'm the more inconsistent one of the two. Alright, let's see if we can change the language yet. Hold up. Voice volume. Alright, hold on. I actually have to look this up now.
Should be some. I'm fairly certain I remember swapping back and forth like during play myself in order to like see how certain characters were voiced or whatever. So it has to be somewhere.
Oh, I have to download the DLC.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Oh,
I remember that.
we're gonna do this real quick. Hell yeah. Options menu. Okay. I was mentally thinking as you're explaining the difference between a dragon and a wyvern. I'm like, oh, you and Mel would be fist bumping right now.
Listen, wyvern is a very specific. I mean, I think in the most traditional terms, a wyvern should also have like a poisonous tip to its tail. Traditionally, like I've seen a lot of like great classical depictions of wyverns that feature a sort of scorpion barb at the base of the tail. Or at the end of the tail, rather.
I've seen enough griffins, manticores, and wyverns get crungled up over the years, where sometimes I have a hard time remembering what does what. Fae beasts of the Scottish Highlands, whose kingdoms can be found in tree hollows or abandoned houses. You know what? Like those little guys. Hey, oh, there's a divot over here. Need to be behind a divot.
Exploration will reward you.
I don't see anything behind a divot. Alright, it's just a cool...
You get a pretty good idea pretty quickly for what kind of structures you could like traverse and which ones are usually used to denote the edge of the map.
Yeah, they seem to mark stuff. Oh, is this one of the little guys?
Shonen. There we go. That's the voice I remember.
I like this scene of things in... Gustav won his... Gustav won his backpack. Oh, no, find any relics yet. Fine, I'll head back. Obtain 5 glory.
That's
okay,
right.
sure.
I'm one of those kind of characters.
They just gotta give him the Skaven voice. Oh, gotta walk all the way back 5 steps. Why is it glory, though? Why is that?
All will be explained. There's a great amount of glory associated with walking several feet from the ley line and telling a small man to go home.
Like, what's the glory in that? Worf puts a hand on my shoulder. There's much glory in it. I don't know. I like this Gustav voice more.
Yeah, I was saying, someone earlier was saying that the English VA was like blowing the Japanese one out of the water, but I gotta be honest, I think Gustav's Japanese VA is also performing at a very high level.
Like I don't know if I said it, but like I just like hearing the Japanese because I like just getting the vibes of the voice actor, like how much you can bring just to tone their voice. Oh no, on Meraki's
essence.
Yeah.
You've tamed on Meraki's essence.
Like a whole demon. More glory from the Bible than normally the glory.
I turned him into juice. Here's the juice.
Oh, and these are all the rewards. When do I get the magic bikini for all the mini medals? Yep. It's the manifestation of God on Earth. Interesting. Might as well chronicle our deeds so we don't have to go through that little mini tutorial again. In case we immediately eat shit.
I wandered several feet south of the ley line and found a small naked man. I took him home.
What I like about that though is I could hear it all in Snake's voice. Otacon, I found a small naked man.
Found a small naked man. Oh, here's another.
Yes, I go back. By the way, sparkly shiny boxes historic, get something nice. Yes. Okay, buddy.
I think these guys moonlight as the goblins in FF14.
The big thinky thoughts. It seems like I get around the other side. Hold on, up.
Oh, wait a minute.
You want to get married, Aogami?
Therefore, I recommend we marry some demons.
Okay, so is this like SMT5? Should I keep this pixie as a pixie forever?
I don't believe that. I don't believe there's one of those in this game, if I recall correctly. Again, Lara will probably correct me if I've gotten that wrong. But my understanding is that this pixie, pixie is very traditionally one of the first demons you recruit. It's not always like as special as Nocturne's pixie.
Start talking to the demon. Wow, he talked to me. Could this demon want me to join him? Okay, then let's talk. I'll ask you a question. Make sure you answer in a way to make me happy, okay? Okay, we're teaching me how to manipulate people. So you think I'm cute?
Say whatever. Say whatever to get whatever you want out of me. Use lie, cheat, steal, whatever.
You're cute, I guess. Haha, thanks. Well, then let me ask one more question. Want me to join you? I do.
I'm leaving.
Gotcha, I wouldn't mind giving that a thought. You know, demons won't join you for free. Gotta give him all kinds of stuff, like items or maca. I'm gonna tell you what I want, so make sure you give that to me. What should I do? Oh, wow. You don't need that.
You don't need that.
Well then, I'd be happy to join you now. Get demons to join you by negotiating, just like we did right now. Means are pretty fickle, so it might not go as easily as it did with me. You mess up.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't worry, just hang in there. I can't wait to get robbed by demons, though. That's something I'm generally looking forward to, is a demon just going, haha, got you. Idiot.
They're all as obliging and kind as this pixie. We'll never have any trouble negotiating with demons. That's my guarantee to you. Everything will be fine.
Oh, is this your first time negotiating? Yeah, it is. I'm kind of nervous.
It's like that show where they send kids out on their first errand. Is this your first time negotiating with a demon, little guy? Oh.
I don't think we need to manage her yet. I want the treasure. God damn it, I want the treasure.
When confronting demons, the best strategy is to attack them. So yeah, there aren't any random encounters. Demons are on the overworld. You can get the first turn by taking a strike at them and to initiate combat rather than being struck yourself, pretty much.
Yeah. That's like
it's all pretty simple.
Occasional RPG trope.
Yep.
Okay, hold on, let's just check these top of this ruin really quick. Gotta look for Koroks. I hate calling Koroks. I feel like they deserve their own special attention, but on the other hand, this is just hunting Koroks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, what's up, jabronis? I'm here.
Well, I mean, also, have you considered talking to them?
Oh, do you hear the music here? Immediately? Yeah, I guess I could.
So they, so you don't actually, you can talk to it, like, so that whenever you get into combat in this game, you get this version of the music first, which is sort of the, like, we haven't actually started fighting yet loop or whatever. You could just try talking to them if you wanted to.
Let's might as well. I do need more buddies. Shoo them away. If you could shoo me away,
that wasn't very polite.
Oh, I can dance like a fly, but I'll sting like a real bastard wasp. And then here's music.
Okay, now you're fighting. Unfortunately, a failed negotiation will sometimes result in losing initiative. There is risk involved.
Alright, well, let's take out one of them before we talk to the other. You are weak to that, huh?
And that gets you an extra turn.
Alright, let's get that Dia going. I mean, we got the juice. Let's keep juicing.
Yep. I wouldn't. Pausing will just get rid of this. So if you see the icon up there in the corner, it's same as Nocturne. If you're familiar with the press turn system from watching it, when it's flashing like that, it basically means it's like half a turn. Like if you pause that, it'll just disappear. You can't pass that one over to the next person. Only if it's not flashing.
Okay.
So.
We'll guard for a moment, then we'll talk. Of course you went for me, Julian. Alright, buddy. Moon's so bright, hehe, I'm gonna shine even brighter.
The moon cycle will influence demon spirits occasionally.
One beside, sure, actually, look, I'm feeling generous. Oh, okay, now we're negotiating. Alright. Oh, that's you just
Small
eat
price
it.
for slime.
Call me foul slime, pleasure's all mine. Okay, Mr. Slime.
That guy will die for you now. I love how he slid over to the other side of the battlefield to do his little victory animation.
Slurp like he was helping the whole time.
Yep.
Alright, let's go beat this guy's ass while we're here. We gotta start getting stronger, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, please enjoy. Okay, that's a status
You can probably
ailment.
just use attack.
Yeah. Bonk.
They're not especially like slimes are kind of resistant to physical, but every little helps.
Chomp. Alright, please enjoy your regular attack, Death. Oh, they got XP for the fight too? Nice, actually. That's good for killing his buddy and having him join. Alright, you're allowed to do a victory chant if you help. This one's a doozy! Got a poison attack. Just Peachy so you can have this! Oh, look, I'm only gonna like read this incidental dialogue when I feel like it's fun. Because you're gonna be seeing a lot of it.
Man, this guy's whole life turned around. A couple of minutes ago, he was just bumming around with his friend, wasn't going anywhere. Now he's leveled up. He's got himself a new poison attack. He's got himself a new lease on life. Joining you is the best decision this guy ever made.
Yeah. A friend died, and he learned from it. Weird naked dudes.
It's Crazy Frog.
It is Crazy Frog. Alright, I'm gonna do the same strategy as last time. Are you weak to this? Yeah, it'd be weird if you're all weak to that attack. I would have been kind of surprised. Oh, the hungry ghosts?
Yep. The Preta, sometimes also referred to as a Gaki. Preta is the Vedic name.
What's Mirage?
Mirage is basically a confuse effect. It reduces, I believe what it does is reduce their accuracy significantly.
Alright. Oh, they're about to do a super.
You might want to try countering with your super, but they're just a random bunch of enemies, so...
Alright, how do I do my super? Ah, there it is.
So, a critical hit is super valuable because even if the enemy isn't weak to it, you still get an extra press turn off of it. So, the real value of a Magatoki critical isn't just the higher damage; it's the fact that you get to make like double the attacks that turn.
Bonk.
It doesn't supersede vulnerabilities and stuff, though, in terms of, like, if you try and hit something that normally absorbs lightning while a Magatoki critical is on, it'll still absorb that lightning.
So I'm just gonna kick the shit out of these guys, because if I mess with negotiation, I get whacked for some bullshit. So we'll get another.
I love this part of the battle track with the chanting.
The droning, yeah. They were being threatening. I don't know if I describe your techniques as adorable. I describe them as useful, personally.
I think it's adorable when she emits a like blade of force and cuts things in half.
Okay, I could have whacked him from the ground. Fine. Let's just take a gamble.
I'm gonna try. I mean, these guys look like friendly conversational partners.
Start talking to the demon. I feel the sky. The moon makes...
we got a.
Oh, we do.
We got a full moon.
A reasonable amount of money. All right.
Easily replenished.
Oh look, you see his little
Congratulations. Now you're friends with this guy. Now this guy will follow you around everywhere.
That's okay. We'll mash them together with the slime. Maybe make something cool.
Did we really win this battle?
That wasn't really a battle, unfortunately. Whatever it was, we still maybe lost. In the short term. I think in the long term we have gained.
I think one thing that's very valuable about picking up like a super common early game enemy like a Preta is that having a given demon in your like roster or whatever allows you to basically if you talk with other demons of the same kind, like if you talk with other Pretas going forwards, as long as that Preta is actively in your roster, they'll just be like, "Oh, you have my buddy with you. I'm gonna get out of here." So you can like talk your way out of like confrontations with demons of the same kind, which is very useful.
It might be useful if you're planning on being in the area for a bit and don't feel like fighting to just carry some common ones. That's interesting.
There's lots of little ins and outs to negotiation like that you'll pick up.
I see.
This is easily the most like approachable version of SMT that has ever existed, as well as being like a pretty solid one. So like, it's definitely the best place to onboard yourself, I think.
Oh, there's conversations over here too. Oh, more fairies.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I saw word balloons.
Nope.
Oh, that's a Magatama.
Oh shit.
What's it weak
Unfortunately,
to?
if I remember correctly, Mitama weaknesses are randomized, so...
Let's find out. Blocked. Blocked. Ow. No, she kissed your pee-pee. Oh, fucked off. Okay. I gave it my best. I know about the Magatamas. They just do whatever the fuck they want. Come on. What are you weak to? Okay. Not thunder. Another advantage of just having those guys nearby is like, oh, I can't,
yeah.
I don't know what they're weak to. Time to find out. Bonk. Battle kissing. Chomp.
Just a little bit of friendly combat kissing between pixies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's whole genres of manga dedicated to this very act. Don't you kiss me. Girls! Alright. Let's just accelerate through this. We're just beating the crap out of this fairy. I thought I saw word balloons though, I swear. Hey buddy, glad you learned
Slime.
Poison.
Slime continues to climb to new heights.
Oh, I got some slime
Congratulations.
essence, thanks. Just slurps it in my pocket. There we go. Anyways, we're gonna murder
Take a
this.
little bit of my goo with ya.
You can eat it if you're hungry. I don't know what else you do with it. Let's go check.
It's all yours now. Do whatever you want. I ain't gonna ask questions. You've done a lot for me and my family.
Do something weird with that goo, that's okay, I won't tell no one. I do weird things about goo all the time, think about it. Bestial bite. Ow! Chomp it on
That was
my
a pretty bestial
berry.
bite.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're good here. Pick you up. Alright, let's go check. What are you weak to, fairy? Dark, and I don't have any dark.
Actually, yeah. I'm not sure you have a dark attack in hand.
Well, I'm not too worried about what she's gonna do with the Magatsuhi. It is a fairy after all. Yeah, just bite. Oh, nice! Okay, well, that means you're not getting this
fantastic.
attack off. Oh god, that would have been real tragic if I didn't have that.
We get around to their Magatsuhi attack, and the camera just zooms in on her, and it just says like Megidola. The entire screen goes white, full party white.
Okay, and I passively get stats too when I level. So I'm not completely screwed. Oh.
Yep.
There we go.
You get to allocate some.
Well, we'll get like luck to like 15 and I'll start poking at other things a bit.
I am not certain about that, but I support you in Whatever choices you want to make.
I'll eventually get something that like works of luck. It's just for now I'm seeing what kind of shit I can do. I mean, this is status effects, so. Hey, Tamachi.
Someone you can talk to.
I'm a Mokoi. It's a dead end, pal. Too bad for you. You want to get past it, you gotta go back into the fork of the road, go the other way. If you take a big detour, you see a train. It's E23 something serious? Don't know. Some huge ass number, I forget. Looks cool though. Love you.
Little train nerd.
Love this guy. Slime's essence storage full. Oh no, how much slime did he give
You're
me?
You're simply full of Slime's essence. You couldn't carry any more.
What do I do with these essences? Is that later?
Essences allow you to impart specific... I think there's a couple things you can do with them. I wish I could remember off the top of my head exactly what they're for, but it tends to be the ability to impart a given demon with an ability from them, or yourself.
Okay. It's a buddy, a friend. Okay.
Memeon.
Demon mood change when full moon or new moon coming. Big opportunity when demon is good mood. Oh yeah, to give you some information. I'll just give you the resistances. Okay, yeah. I seem to recall something about it, which is that seems like the very important thing. Right, anything new here?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember now that was extraordinarily important. I can't believe I forgot that. It has been over a year since I played this.
Yeah, well, that's great. It's a great time to re-experience it fresh. Oh, there's buddies down there.
Yep, if I remember correctly, there's
actual buddies.
At the end of this.
洞窟の奥から多数の悪魔の気配を感知。だが不思議なことに危険な気配はない。
Come on, guys. Get your shit together.
Oh. Don't talk to me. I don't have the energy. Where are they? Us predators are always hungry no matter how much we put away. So you can imagine there's a real number on us when we don't got anything to eat. I believe the correct grammar is don't got nothing to eat. Hey, have you seen our buddies? They went out to scrounge for food. If you see them, tell them to come back. Any longer and they won't have much to come back to. I mean, isn't your curse kind of just always being hungry, though? I'm pretty sure you can't...
There's degrees of always hungry.
Food, we need food. Oh, you're late. Wait, who are you? I thought it was the boys. A while back, some of us went out searching for food, but no one's returned yet. Hey, you think you could look for my buddies? I'm starving over here.
I'm starving over here.
Oh, thanks. You spot them, tell them to get their asses back here pronto and make sure they bring food. I swear to God, this better not end with me returning them to going, oh, you brought food and then them attacking me. Fucking swear to God. It's gonna be that way.
I don't know what would give you that impression.
They're hungry little
You can
bastards.
trust these strange hungry ghosts lounging around in a cave. If you can't trust them, then who can you trust? Like,
don't stop now.
I believe you can avoid these guys if you sprint in and out as quickly as you possibly can.
Oh, that's okay. I just start swinging.
Although with slime on your side, I believe you could theoretically just tell them to go fuck themselves.
Let's go get some XP and money. We need it for other negotiations, after all.
I was playing on hard, so this early in the game, it was slimes tend to be vulnerable to most elemental attacks.
Yeah, I just realized too. It's literally showing me the attacks.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that before. I'm looking like, oh, that's convenient.
Playing on hard this early in the game, it was pretty daunting getting caught by like 15 slimes here. I remember dying in this cave pretty quickly. Now this is an exceptionally useful skill.
Oh, what I just got from her?
Yes, Rakakaja, defense up. Buffs and debuffs are maybe mildly less super essential than they have been in previous mainline SMTs, but certainly they are still enormously important.
Bonk. Oh, that's the,
I feel like more RPGs should adopt the convention of having like just prior to battle music, which then erupts into the action variant depending on what happens.
I mean, if people are paying attention, I feel like this is going to be a standard. Because it's such a good idea. It's like, why haven't I seen this before? Like
Well, I mean, not every RPG offers you the opportunity to have like a non-lethal resolution to most fights like this. So
that's true. That is true. Definitely don't want the slime essence if it gives me the resistances then. God.
Well, I mean, you'd have to consciously slot it at the once you access the place where you do fusions, so that's where you'll have the full essences and stuff. Like. Again, I think if you give it to a demon, it allows you to impart an ability of theirs. I swear to God, there's some way to do that with essences, or some way to convert them into items. There's a couple things you can do with them. I don't think you necessarily just have to swap them for the Nahabito and receive resistances.
I'm trying to keep like my guide looking real light for this, because I want to kind of mess around a bit with like, you helping with what you remember.
Yeah.
I want it a little bit flawed.
I think my plan is to sit back and use the slightly murky lens of my memory to advise on some stuff. But other than that, I think on normal difficulty, with an understanding of RPGs in general, I don't think you can go too wrong. Ultimately, I think investing in luck might not be the best idea, but I think it could also be very interesting. So
I'm going for interesting. When I play Fallout New Vegas, I do have a luck build planned for that. That's going to be a Flayla in the future.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, it's all dependent on when she gets some, like, time. In a lot of ways, this is actually going to be a model, our little playthrough of this, going to be a model for that New Vegas run.
I'm excited to be helping pioneer new tech for the stream.
Well, it's like, it's hard to get myself, like, real motivated when it's just, like, me doing a thing, but when it's, like, a friend involved, then suddenly, like, I want to put in a lot more effort.
If I can be a catalyst for journeys through Shin Megami Tensei 5, then I'm happy to be so. I think more people should, like, give this game a look. It was fairly popular when it came out, for sure. Like, it wasn't, like, slept on by any means, but I think it's I would love more people to see this game. I'm a big fan of some of the stuff in the late game, especially. So
let's check the map really quick. Did I miss the path?
Masayuki Doi as a designer is like unfairly maligned a lot of the time. There's a lot of SMT diehards who are not fans of his work. I think there's definitely some of his designs that it's really tough to compare yourself to Kaneko on any level, because Kaneko is such an enormous titan. But I think Doi has actually proven himself on more than one occasion.
Focus too much on Relic makes some Min-Man hard to find. Min-Man hard to find. Keep eyes peeled. No stone unturned. Yeah. Gulp. That is a gulping noise when I get that glory. I understand why it's called a glory hole now. Thank you, SMT.
Actually, the glory hole is what you put the glory into later.
Ah.
That's what you use it for.
It's the glory hole is my mouth, I understand.
It's just the Aogami manifesting and being like, deposit all of your glory into the glory hole. Why are you looking at me like that? It is tradition in the Netherworld.
Go for glory, bumper sticker keeps him guessing. Yeah, it's like the sucker hat. Sucker of what? Yeah, I got some human stuff.
It's worth reading the item descriptions and some of the garbage that you acquire because it's very interesting.
And filled to the brim with mysterious liquid. It smells dangerous at first, but quickly becomes rather enticing. God, yeah, can you imagine, like, kicking a soda to like, I don't know, medieval society is the one everyone always brings up, but just any old society.
I feel like there'd be very few people willing to drink a soda, like, on appearance and scent alone, up until about, like, maybe the late 1800s.
Let's see. Oh, those are expensive for my current needs. Okay.
Like, I'm sipping on a Monster Pipeline Punch right now, and I'm fairly certain most people from a certain year would just process this as, like, poison immediately, or, like, battery acid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess they wouldn't know what battery acid was either.
Well, it's like imperialism did a lot of awful shit. And so it's not me, like, praising imperialism, it's just me being, like, matter of fact about it. It did, like, mix a bunch of flavors from around the world. It wasn't the only way it could have happened, but, you know. We're not making suppositions in history, I'm just stating history right now.
Yeah.
Like, things from across the ocean getting brought together for flavors.
Like, the great flavors of... Let me check this out. Pineapple, passion fruit, orange, apple, guava, maltodextrin, sodium benzoate.
Oh, we got a little bastard approaching us. Oh, no, we're gonna help the little bastard. Honestly, I don't think there's much meat in those bones.
At the same time, though, the predator are pretty small. Like, I think most things is about a full stomach to them, but
yeah, they probably eat bones too. Dang, this is Yakuza. Skipper. Oh my god, the little scampering they do.
Oh my god.
Alright. I'm gonna kick your ass.
What I love in Yakuza is whenever any group of guys turns around and does that, like, that kind of Bancho R roll where they go like, Nandato!
How do we not know your weaknesses? Oh. Wow. These guys, seem a little weak. You got killed by a kiss.
I think the assumption was that prior to this encounter you would have only had the tutorial battle, essentially, but you ran off and did a little bit of grinding, so...
My grind strategy for all these RPGs is to take fights when they're in front of me. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna be, like, thorough, where I clean everything on the map. I don't think that's a good idea. You know what, these stats are keeping up, that's just fine. More luck, please.
I think you're going to. I think you're going to do just fine. Like the level scaling in this, my understanding is that you don't have to do grinding as a rule, really. I did a little bit of grinding on hard specifically because it was hard, and certainly you'll want to do some grinding if you decide to take on any of the optional super bosses. But for the main storyline, I imagine just like proceeding as you are is probably going to do just fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I try not to get in situations where I like need to run in a game. I just take just enough fights the whole time. Doing an RPG too, I'll just never like run ever. Always just take the fight as it comes. Unless it's a really, really stupid bullshit fight. No, we had the same hair color, kinda. Demon Kimono is rather liberally tripped situation. What will you do? You're annoying.
I want to know one.
Yeah, just had an urge to bake protein powder, Layla. That feels like an urge you would have, though. Combat system weights level very heavily. Okay, that's good to know.
Some sort of goblin.
I'm listening, Aogami.
Young man, please exercise the bare minimum of caution when talking to strangers on the internet.
本当に言っちゃうの？ふんだ。もうあんたなんて知らないんだから。
Alright, cool. Thanks.
We'll never see her again.
Never ever. No way in hell. Like, if I have to, I will.
Oh, vending machine.
Oh wow, they're still coming, huh?
Yeah, they'll go for you.
Alright, whatever. Okay.
Oh,
I'm glad we did.
Lucky.
Alright, see if we can find... suss out this fucker's weaknesses. Yeah!
There we go!
Fucking jackpot. Ding 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 ding. Oh, you're weak to wind. I know this now. I mean, these
you
guys...
really have been putting points into luck, haven't you?
Have been, yeah. God, are you weak to Bufu? Nope. Surprising, because you're naked. I remember when I was playing Yakuza 7, I was trying to suss out if there was some consistency with, like, enemy design and, their weak points.
Weaknesses?
Yeah. And, because, I think it's just by coincidence, but a lot of people without a shirt on seem to be weak to, like, cold attacks. Not all, but a lot.
I know I'm certainly weak to cold attacks when I go outside in the winter without any clothes on. I don't like that one bit.
I think Kiryu, you know, spoilers, the Kiryu fight, I think he's weak to ice.
I mean, he's always tearing his shirt off. I feel like at this point he should be used to it.
I mean, I think he just fights for it. Oh. Well, hold on. Hold on, my entire computer just had a freak out.